A day in the life of a luxury car owner is not just about driving from one point to another, it is about experiencing a lifestyle where every moment with the car feels like part of a dream, where passion, performance, and prestige blend together seamlessly, and from the moment the owner wakes up in a modern penthouse suite overlooking the skyline of the city, the thought of stepping into a garage filled with exotic machines like the Lamborghini Urus, Porsche 911 Turbo S, Tesla Model S Plaid, Rolls-Royce Spectre, Bentley Flying Spur, or even a Bugatti Chiron becomes the highlight of the day, and the morning routine begins with anticipation. As the sunlight pours into the sleek apartment, the sound system automatically plays calming music, and the owner checks messages from friends and colleagues, many of whom are curious about what it feels like to own cars worth hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars. And as breakfast is served, whether it's a simple coffee with fresh fruit or an extravagant spread, the thought of which car to drive today is the real decision to make. For every car offers its own personality. The roaring symphony of a Lamborghini is different from the whisper-quiet glide of a Rolls-Royce or the lightning-fast acceleration of a Tesla. And as the elevator descends into the private garage, a sense of excitement builds. The garage itself more like a gallery with polished marble floors, LED accent lighting highlighting the curves of the cars, and automated systems ensuring each car is perfectly maintained, charged, or fueled. And today perhaps the owner decides to take out the Porsche 911 Turbo S, because nothing matches its perfect balance between sport and sophistication, and as the doors open with a solid click, the smell of fine leather, the sight of meticulously crafted stitching, and the gleam of polished carbon fiber remind the owner that this is no ordinary vehicle. This is an icon of engineering and style. And the morning drive through the city is more than just traffic, it's an event. Heads turn, pedestrians pause, and other drivers can't help but stare, because luxury cars symbolize success, ambition, and taste. And as the Turbo S glides out onto the boulevard, the turbocharged engine growls, delivering instant power, acceleration pinning the driver to the seat, and the city becomes a playground where tunnels amplify the engine note, creating goosebumps with every gear shift. Yet owning a luxury car is not just about speed, it is about comfort and convenience too, with adaptive suspension smoothing out imperfections in the road, cutting-edge infotainment systems seamlessly connecting music, navigation and communication, and driver assistance features making every journey safe yet thrilling. And as the morning errands continue, whether it's a meeting with clients at a high-rise office or a stop at an exclusive cafe, the arrival in a luxury car changes everything. Valet attendants rush forward with a smile, doors are opened with respect, and parking is always given the best spot right at the entrance. Because in the world of luxury cars, presentation matters, and the car is an extension of identity, an image of prestige that speaks louder than words. And as the owner steps out, dressed in style, the car stands gleaming under the sun, becoming not just transportation but a statement of success, ambition, and achievement. And after the meetings, perhaps it is time for a short drive along the coastal highway, where the scenery matches the beauty of the car, with waves crashing against rocks, sunlight reflecting on the hood, and the feeling of freedom that only a high-performance car can deliver. And as the accelerator is pressed, the speedometer climbs effortlessly, the engine sings, and the wind rushes past, reminding the driver why passion for cars is more than a hobby, it is a way of life. Yet luxury car ownership also includes responsibilities, from maintaining the car with premium services, ensuring detailing keeps the paint flawless, to keeping insurance, taxes, and storage costs managed. But for the true enthusiast, these are part of the experience, like pampering a prized possession, because a Bugatti Chiron or a Rolls-Royce is not just a machine, it is art on wheels. And by the afternoon, perhaps the owner switches cars, because variety is part of the joy, taking the Rolls-Royce Spectre for an elegant drive to a luxury resort or countryside estate, where silence, comfort, and electric smoothness redefine what driving feels like. Passengers enjoying rear-seat entertainment, champagne flutes stored in the console, and the starry headliner above turning every ride into a cosmic journey. And this contrast between raw adrenaline of sports cars and the serene comfort of luxury sedans defines the life of a luxury car owner, where every mood, every destination, and every event has a perfect car to match. And as the evening approaches, the car is not left behind, because dinners at Michelin-starred restaurants, exclusive social gatherings, or private events are incomplete without the dramatic arrival in a Bentley or Lamborghini, engines echoing against city streets, cameras flashing, people watching in admiration, and the car becoming part of the night's atmosphere. And even after the day ends, the experience continues, because parking the car back into the garage is like returning a masterpiece to its gallery, lights reflecting against polished curves, and walking away knowing that tomorrow brings another chance to relive the dream, another chance to choose between speed, luxury, and elegance. And in this cycle, owning a luxury car is not just about driving, it is about waking up every day with a choice that most people only dream about. It is about experiencing life at a different level where the car is not just transportation but identity, passion, freedom, and legacy, and this is the reality of a day in the life of it. Luxury car owner, a lifestyle where every turn of the key, every press of the accelerator, every admiring glance from strangers, and every moment behind the wheel becomes part of a larger story, one of success, ambition, elegance, and unforgettable experiences, because in the end, luxury cars are more than machines, they are dreams brought to life. And living with them every day is a privilege only a few ever truly understand.